What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm gonna show you 10 different dino traps that will help you easily trap and tame different dinos and creatures throughout your Ark journey. If you find this video useful, smash the like button to help with the YouTube algorithm, and if you want to see more Ark content, subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new Ark video. Alright, let's get into the video. For the first trap, we have an OG trap that everyone has either used or will use in the future. This trap consists of 4 dino gateways and 2 dino gates. It costs 1240 stone, 440 thatch, and 620 wood to build. People usually use this trap to tame Argies or Griffins, but it can be used to tame anything small enough to fit through a dino gateway, but also big enough to not fit through the gap in between the gateways. So you start by just placing the first gateway down, and then you're just gonna back your character up until it's not snapped to the gate in front of it. You want to leave a big enough gap in between each gateway to where your character can fit through, but you want to make sure the gap isn't too big to where the Argy or the Griffin or whatever you're taming can get out. After you place down all 4 gateways, then you put the dino gates on the very end gateways. I'll show you a clip of me trapping an Argy in the trap. All you want to do is open one of the gates on the trap, get the Argy or whatever you're taming aggroed on your dino or your character, and start running towards the entrance of the trap. Once you get the Argy in the trap, you run in between 2 of the gateways and then run back around to the front of the trap to close the gate. Then you can knock out the Argy. If you want to make sure nothing small gets in between the gateways, you can put some wooden spike walls on the sides until it's done taming. For the next trap, we have a Karkinos Trap or a crab trap. This trap consists of 10 stone pillars, a stone ceiling, a stone fence support, 2 wooden ladders, a wooden catwalk, a thatch foundation, and a catapult. You need 765 stone, 624 wood, 100 hide, 27 fiber, 271 thatch, and 300 metal ingots to build the trap. This isn't counting the boulders needed for the catapult ammo to knock the crab out. Alright, so to build this crab trap, you're gonna place a pillar down, then you're gonna place another pillar right next to it, then you're gonna place a pillar on the left side, and then you're gonna place another pillar right next to that one, and you're gonna pick up that first pillar that you just placed, and you leave the second one, and you're gonna do the same thing on the right side. Now you're going to place 3 pillars on the back side, and then you could go back and either pick up or demolish the center pillar, and you're going to pick up the center pillar on those back 3. This is what it looks like from the top view. Now on the left and right pillar, you're going to put it 2 pillars high, and you're going to put it 2 pillars high on the first back pillar. Now you're going to add a stone fence support right in front of the front stone pillar, and you're gonna make this back pillar 3 pillars high. Then you're gonna put a stone ceiling on top of that, add a catwalk to the back end of that stone ceiling, and then put your ladders coming down from the catwalk. Then you could go ahead and place the catapult on the stone ceiling, hopefully without getting eaten by a Sarco. Let's try this again. There we go. And now you can lure the crab into the trap. Just try not to let the crab get too close to you so it doesn't grab you off of your tame. Then you just walk the crab into the trap like this, and you could hop on the catapult and start knocking it out. Next, we have the Griffin Trap. I actually got this trap design and some of the other trap designs from Captain Fat Dog. He's another Ark YouTuber that has some really good trap videos, so if you want to check him out, I'll leave a link in the video description. But this trap consists of a reinforced wooden door, a stone door frame, a stone fence support, stone hatch frame, stone pillar, stone railing, stone triangle ceiling, and a stone wall. You only need 235 stone, 87 thatch, and 125 wood to make this trap. I'll show you how to build it real quick. Go ahead and slap everything on your action bar. You're going to place the stone fence support first, then you're going to put a pillar on that stone fence support, then add a stone wall, and then a stone door frame and reinforced wooden door on it. Then you're gonna put a stone hatch frame on the top of that stone door frame with a stone triangle ceiling, and then a stone railing coming off of that stone triangle ceiling. Then you could go aggro the griffin and get it to follow you towards the trap. Once it gets in the trap like this, you open the door and it stops it from getting out. It almost seems too good to be true that this trap works, but it does. It's pretty insane. For this next one, we have the Managarmr Trap. This trap is made with a reinforced wooden door, a sloped stone wall right, a stone door frame, a stone fence foundation, 4 stone hatch frames, a stone pillar, 4 stone railings, and a stone wall. You need 435 stone, 153 thatch, and 225 wood to make it. To build this one, the first thing you want to place down is a stone fence foundation. Then you're going to add a stone pillar to that fence foundation, a stone door frame and door, then a stone wall on top of that with the sloped stone wall right on top of that. And then you add these hatch frames like I'm doing here. And then you're going to put stone railings under those hatch frames except for the first one. And that's the whole trap right there. Then you go find your Managarmr, get it to attack you, and get it to follow you into the trap. You're going to do the exact same thing as you did with the last trap. You get it into the trap, hop off your mount, then you run up to the door and open it. Once the door is open, it can't get out of the trap. These door traps that Captain Fat Dog designed are pretty nuts, and they're super cheap. But anyway, that's it for the mana trap. Let's move on to the next one. This next trap is a super easy Reaper Queen trap. All it takes to make this trap is 8 stone triangle foundations, 8 stone triangle ceilings, 8 stone double door frames, and 6 stone stairs. It takes 1160 stone, 416 thatch, and 588 wood to make this Reaper Queen trap. Alright, so you place the triangle foundations like I'm doing right here. Then you're gonna add the double door frames on each side. Then attach the stairs to each of those double door frames. Another foundation right there. Add the 2 end pieces of stairs. Pick that back up. Place the ceilings right here, and then the double door frames on each side like this. And then you're gonna wrap this around a little bit on both sides. Place these foundations, and that's it. That's the trap right there. After you build the trap, get the Reaper Queen to follow you back to the trap. When you get to the trap, all you have to do is walk up the staircase and go right over the trap, and the Reaper Queen will get stuck in the trap. And then you could get yourself pregnant and have yourself a little Reaper baby. Let's move on to the next one. For this one, I'm gonna show you a really simple Rex trap I like to use. All you need for this trap is 3 stone dinosaur gateways. It takes 840 stone, 300 thatch, and 420 wood to make the gateways. Once you craft the gateways and find a Rex you want to tame, you're going to place down 2 of the gateways in a V formation with a small gap in between them that's big enough for your character to run through. Keep the other gateway on your action bar so you can place it down quickly once you have the Rex in the trap. After you put the gateway on your action bar, you're going to get the Rex to follow you back to the trap, and you're going to run right through the gap in between the 2 gateways. Then once he's in the trap, you're going to hurry up and place the 3rd gateway behind him to complete the trap. If you want to make sure nothing attacks the Rex while it's knocked out, you can put the gates on the gateways, or you can just put wooden spike walls around the gateways. And that's how you build the very simple but very useful Rex trap. For the next trap, we're going to be building a rock elemental trap. This trap consists of 6 metal double door frames, a metal fence support, 3 metal triangle foundations, 7 metal triangle roof, 2 metal walls, and a thatched ceiling. To make this trap, you need 125 cementing paste, 10 fiber, 425 metal ingots, 15 thatch, and 4 wood. This isn't including the resources needed for the cannon and cannonballs. Those resources are only for the trap itself, so make sure you craft the cannon and however many cannonballs you need to knock out the rock elemental. I always make a few extra cannonballs just in case I miss it a few times. Alright, so you're going to place the triangle foundations down like this. Then you're going to pick up the center one and place it on the side, and pick up that one and place it on the side again, and then pick up the one in the center again. Then you're going to add 3 of the double door frames on each of the foundations, and you're gonna add the triangle roofs until you're all the way across like this. And you're gonna add 2 off the tip. Then you're gonna fail like I just did, and then you're gonna try again. You're gonna place a thatch ceiling and then place 2 metal walls coming off of it, and you could pick up the thatch ceiling after. Those top 2 walls stop the rock elemental from throwing boulders at you, so you don't have to worry about dodging the boulders while you're trying to knock it out. And you're gonna take the 3rd triangle foundation and place it a good ways back and set the cannon on it. Now you could pull the rock elemental to the trap. Once you get them in the trap, you can go ahead and grab your cannonballs and start knocking them out. You might need to aim the cannon to where it's actually hitting them. You'll know when it's hitting them because he flinches whenever you hit him with a cannonball, so you'll be able to tell if it's hitting them. And that's how you trap and knock out the Rock Ele. Let's move on to the next one. For the next trap, we have the Snow Owl Trap. This trap is made with a reinforced double door, 2 stone double door frames, 2 stone fence supports, a stone foundation, a stone triangle ceiling, a stone triangle roof, and 2 stone walls. The resources needed to build this are 360 stone, 145 thatch, and 195 wood. I'll show you how to build it right here. You're going to place down the stone foundation, and you're going to get your fence supports, and you're going to place one like right in the center like that, and then stack the other one on top of it. Go ahead and throw these on the action bar real quick. And you're going to place the double door frames right in the center on the outside of those fence supports like I just did right there. Then you could remove the bottom one after you place that triangle ceiling and add another one on top. Place these 2 stone walls like that and the triangle roof like that, and put the double doors right there, and you can go ahead and open them. That's it for the trap. Now you could go find the snow owl, pull it into the trap, and right here there's a spot that you can close the door without having to go all the way around and close it, and then the snow owl's stuck. Really easy and cheap trap. For the next trap, we have more of a universal trap. This trap can be used to tame multiple different dinos in Ark. And if the dino's too big for the trap I'm about to build, then you can always expand the trap. In this example, I'm gonna trap a trike just to show you how it works. You're gonna need 16 stone door frames, 4 stone foundations, and 4 wooden ramps. This trap requires 40 fiber, 800 stone, 372 thatch, and 656 wood. You're going to start by placing down the stone foundations. Then you can go ahead and add on the door frames like this all the way around. We're just going to go too high, but you can go however high you like. And then you're going to add the ramps on any of the sides. Then you go grab whatever dino it is that you're trying to tame and get it to attack you. And you're just going to run right up the ramps. Get it to follow you up those ramps, and once it gets in the trap, you just run out of the door frames and you could knock it out. Easy peasy. Before I move on to the next trap, I just want to give a huge shout out to It's Louie for being the main and supporting the channel. I also want to give a huge shout out to I Am and Shane and Crazy Zach for being the main. Thank y'all for all of the support. Y'all are awesome. If you want to help me reach my goal of becoming a full-time YouTuber, click the join button under the video. It's only $2 a month to be the main and $10 a month to be the main. You can check out all the cool features that come with being a member of the channel by clicking the join button. Alright, let's move on to the last trap of the video. For the last trap, we have the Wyvern Trap. This trap is very useful for getting primal crystal by knocking out the crystal wyverns, and it's good at getting wyvern milk by knocking out the regular wyverns. Mainly the fire wyverns for the wyvern milk, being that their fire attack doesn't have a very high range, makes it easier. This trap is made with 6 stone pillars, 7 stone triangle ceilings, 2 stone hatch frames, 7 stone triangle roofs, and 6 stone double door frames. The resources required are 950 stone, 337 thatch, and 481 wood. To build it, you're going to want to start with a stone pillar, place 4 of them side by side, and then you could pick up the 2 pillars in the middle. You're going to stack these 3 high, and then you're going to put a triangle ceiling on top and run it all the way across to the other pillar. And you're going to get a flyer and get on top of the stone ceilings. Then you're gonna place a hatch frame coming off the center one. Place 2 stone double door frames on each side, and then you're gonna stack the double door frames in the center 3 high. And then you're gonna place a triangle roof on each side like this. And you're gonna go up with it, pick up this middle one, go up with it again, pick up this middle one again, and do the same thing to the other side. You're gonna go up with it, pick up the middle one, go up with it again, and pick up the middle one. And you're gonna place the hatch frame right there on the top with another roof, and that's how the trap's gonna look. You're gonna add the last roof coming off of the hatch frame, just like I placed it right here. And that's how the final product is gonna look. Then you go get your wyvern and lure it back to the trap. You're gonna fly through the bottom right here. That way it flies into the trap right. And then it's stuck in the trap, just like that. And you could go ahead and knock it out and get the primal crystal from it. If you made it to the end, let me know which trap you thought was the most useful in this video. It'll let me know who the real MVPs are for watching all the way through. And it's cool to see what everyone likes the most. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, man.